We're gonna do a little bit more with the Tabak Maliit, or pocket stick. We're gonna start, so he's gonna hold pads for jab, cross. He's gonna turn the pad. I'm gonna slap with this hand, and then he's gonna turn that pad, and I'm gonna hammer fist into this with the pocket stick. Now, I don't wanna wreck my pads, but I do wanna feel a little bit of what it's like to hold this with impact, okay? So I'll do a little bit with the pocket stick in my hand, and then I don't need the pocket stick if I'm gonna train this, because I can just train hammer fists, right? A hammer fist is the same motion and doesn't tear up my pads here. So we're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Just a simple 1, 2, 3, right? So if I get rid of the pocket stick, whoops, did a slap, sorry. So just a hammer fist represents hitting with the pocket stick. Okay, if Keith wants to throw a jab, cross, sorry, I can come in here and hit with the pocket stick here. He can hold this up, I can hit with the pocket stick there. Right, so I go on the inside, right? And the same motion is reverse grip knife, right? So he throws the straight, 1, 2. So this first motion is I'm intercepting, but I'm also cutting on the inside, stabbing here and stabbing here. The only thing is, when I'm doing this with a knife, I don't know when I have to break the suction of the wound, right? So if I impale him, sometimes the body doesn't want to give up the knife. Apparently, I haven't stabbed anybody, but that's what I've been told. So I can cycle hammer fist. Great, because if I've got a pocket stick, I'm just smashing into the face, right? So we can practice a cycle hammer fist. Turn, yeah. Right? That's just coming in, bah, 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 and I'm just flying at him and using a lot of aggression. All right, so right straight. If I come on the outside, now this is a little difficult for the pad holder, but I can come here, boom. He can hold that pad up, boom. I can come here, right? So 1, 2, boom. Here. Grab on to practice trapping. So 1, 2, boom. Here, and then if he wants, he can put that pad up for me, right? So 1, 2, boom, just there. So we're just experimenting with different ideas with the pocket stick. So as we see, we can press with it, we can hit with it, we can, you know, even he's got my here. I can push up into his nose here. I can push into his eye. Both his hands are occupied. There's lots of things I can do with this. There's places on the hand where I can apply pressure. There's places on the wrist where I can apply pressure. He doesn't like, but not everybody's gonna have those nerves lying in those spots. So do not depend on that. Striking is better. Attacking his oxygen level, overwhelming his central nervous system with violence is better, is more effective. But anytime you are in a confrontation or a violent situation, you are constantly reassessing. You're constantly reassessing. So say he comes here and I manage to like block his hand and drive this into his throat. And he's gasping for air because I smoke it in there fast and hard and quick. I'm using it like a a pointer, I'll reassess, right? I kick him in the groin and he falls down. I'll reassess. He might not, right? Well, we can't depend on that. So I kick him in the groin. He's still coming at me. Boom, I'm reassessing. Okay, I got to keep fighting. And the thing about this weapon is that if you don't have decent boxing skills, this thing's useless. It's useless. You don't have decent basic striking skills, these weapons are worthless. You don't know how to cover, shell, parry, slip, punches. It's not really going to help you very much. I mean, it can, especially to keep it hidden, but it's better to have the skills. The better to have those, work those pads, right? Do those hammer fists on the pads. Get the skills that you need to use this. You need empty hand skills with this, you know. And the beauty of this is that this motion here, right, boom, becomes just a straight punch, becomes a palm heel, becomes so many more things, becomes an eye gouge, becomes a thumb to the eye, right? There's lots that this can be. I can also come into the body, but I need to know how to fight first. And that's the one thing that bothers me about these, is that a lot of people will pick one up and feel a sense of security with having it, but you need to be able to apply it. You need to be able to use it. So that's where training comes in. Basic boxing, and then adding some hammer fists, adding some trapping, right? So getting a hold of the hands. If he throws a jab cross, being able to come in and pressure on the hands, you know, is so important. Being able to parry, hit, right? Doesn't have to be with the pocket stick, but when the opportunity arises, you're gonna use this and attack him with it, right? If he's covering up high, hit him in the kidneys, hit him in the leg, right? Get in and press on him, right? Smash him, but you need to be able to do that with skill. Work your timing. If you don't have timing and skill, you cannot apply this. It's not gonna be that useful.